Okay, team, so a little backstory before I play the video here. I did a stand-up comedy set that I was booked on last night, but a little unexpected thing happened right beforehand. My entire apartment started to flood with sewer water. You know, classic fun stuff. Basically, the way that it went down was an hour before my set, I noticed that, well, for lack of a better word, brown water was coming out of the bottom of my toilet. And I was terrified because it was slowly flooding my entire apartment with, well, you know what's in that water. The point is, I was kind of freaking out. My place was actively flooding, but I wanted to make sure I still did my set because a man makes a commitment. You know what they say. The point is, I called the plumber and told them to come right away for an emergency, and then I went and put on my headset and did my stand-up set, not knowing what was happening in my other room. Well, I knew, but I didn't know how bad it was getting. So I hope you enjoy this stand-up comedy set that was mostly improvised material about the very active situation going on in my apartment. And at the end of the video, I'll show you a picture of what my bathroom looked like when I returned to check on it immediately after finishing my set. Spoiler alert, it got a lot worse in those 10 minutes. Let's check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the guy with the toilet problems. Really good friend of mine. Give it up to Andy Southern.
Yeah. Keep it going.
That's how they introduce me at every show, the guy with the toilet problems. This is just my thing. Yeah, it's true. My place is currently flooded. It smells like actual shit water in here, so it's business as usual. Just the usual. I feel it's terrible. I was sitting in my room earlier, and I heard a noise come out of the bathroom. No one was in there. It sounded like a trickle, and I thought, well, I better not check on that for 5 hours. And I didn't. So then, of course, I had to go take a shit. I walk in the bathroom. There's 3 inches of water. Yeah, so my first thought is, I'll get some napkins. I started tossing them out piecemeal. Which, spoiler alert, takes a lot of napkins to absorb any water. So now there's just bits of napkin anywhere. Then I freaked out more. I ruined every towel of mine. It's covered in shit. I mean, it already was before. This is just the excuse I needed to blame it on something else. No. So yeah, I go in there, I clean it all up, and I was like, okay, the water's at least off. I put in a maintenance request. I go and take a nap promptly in my shit abode. And then I go check it an hour later. It's filled with water again. And I look at the toilet. It's coming out of the ground. They're fucking coming out of the ground. And I bend down there and I look at, there's one bolt that is just spewing out of. I've got shit bits and piss water coming out of my toilet spout. We all remember that classic nursery rhyme. Shit bits and toilet water come out the spout. Put on a mask, don't get it in your mouth. I'm concerned. I'm horribly concerned. There's something airborne.
Oh, no, it's getting good.
Yeah, I do hope, though, that the maintenance guy knocks on the door again, just so I know that there's progress going on. He came in and he looked in and he said, oh, this is going to be an issue. Now what you want to hear, he takes out the phone and he said, I need more guys. The plumber had to call in backup. We've got a goddamn army of plumbers going up and down the hall right now. It sounds like Fort Knox. That's been my day. If he doesn't fix this, I'm going to be like goddamn Andy Dufresne in the morning, just swimming through a river of shit to get to my shitty day job. But I'll come out clean on the other side. Oh, I'm glad everybody in the front row chose the sad, tired eyes for your avatar today. That's fitting. I feel like I'm back at a real comedy club. This is immersive. Tonight's show sponsored by Virtual Ambien. Let me think if I have any dick jokes I want to do tonight. I want to make sure I do it before the maintenance guy gets here. He saw me putting the headset on when he came in earlier, right before this. I told him I was in a meeting with me investors. So if at some point tonight I start talking about 401k and stock options, he's in the room with us. That's how you can tell there's a presence.
It does truly smell. It's like, I blame my cat too. When I first smelled it, I was like, Callie, you piece of shit.
Oh.
It was my shit the whole time.
Oh. No.
Life's a tragedy. Or is it a comedy? This is my Joker moment. I just had my Joker moment. My life's a comedy. Wake up in the morning dancing in the water. And doing that weird arm thing he did in the first one.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell was that? I remember that. I was like, what is he do? What is happening here? Anyway, now I'm just making jokes about the Joker trailer from 5 years ago. It's been on my mind. Frame 24 seconds. Am I right? I've had a weird day. I went into VR chat for the first time today in a long time. Big mistake.
Oh.
You know, that was the first VR experience I ever had. Anybody else? Yeah, don't do it. I went in, I logged in, I was like, this will be exciting. I go into a world and I asked someone how the game works. And he said, oh, bend over. This is Klaus. He's a German cat. Eat his ass. And I did. I thought it was part of the gameplay loop. He's like, what, they got coins in there? He's like, yeah, sure. And they just added dynamic bones to that game. So there's a lot happening physically. What I'm saying is, if anyone wants to hang out with me and Klaus after the show, we got a thing. We made a world based around the shitwater experience. We're just going to be swimming in it. And dicks and shit. That's the name of the party. Nobody's RSVP'd. I can't see why. I was going to put this set on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure it would get me shadow banned from the United States. This is just my life. I'm smelling it wafting. Andy Dufresne, no, it was a hard worker. It's like I'm hiding in the corner right now. I'm underneath my desk in the furthest corner from the bathroom. It's like my creature from the Black Lagoon. Jesus. Oh, I guess I should start doing material. Yeah, but I'm a twiggy bitch. I am a skinny twiggy bitch. I realized this because I was on a date with a girl, and we were at one of these outdoor dining areas outside, and it got a little chilly outside, and I had to ask her for her jacket. Oh. Which she did not like. I thought I was being progressive. Then afterwards, I did make her lay it over a puddle so I could walk on it. So I think yeah, it turns out chivalry's dead, guys. She did not do it. It's a shame. I'm petting my cat, by the way, right here. This isn't anything weird going on. I swear.
I'm not saying we don't believe you.
Like, guys, I swear. It's like what happens when I try to tell people I have a big dick. I'm on a date. I'm like, it's big, I swear. What's hard when you have a big dick and no references? What do? I'm trying to advocate for myself. It's what my therapist said I should do. No, it's huge. I promise. I'm a cool guy. Yeah. Just my life. I was at a show the other day and this guy came up to me. I thought he was going to give me a compliment. He did his best. He was compliment adjacent. He was like, you know, you look just like Matthew McConaughey. But when he was in Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh.
I don't know if you're catching on. He had AIDS in that one. So I looked at the guy and I was like, you mean I look like I'm slowly passing away? From a very terrible disease, might I add. And you know what he said? He said, yeah, that's what you look like.
Oh,
Oh.
So I said, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I'm going to make sure the shit water hasn't gotten to my bedroom yet. I've been Andy Southern. I love you all. Keep it going.
ladies and gentlemen, Andy Southern in the building. Let's all pray for his apartment. Let's all mourn his apartment for a second there. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so there you go. So then after I finished that set, I took my headset off, I went into the bathroom, and I found the toilet water was now not just coming out from under the toilet, but it was spewing out from my bathtub, just coming up into the bathtub. So I'm going to end you all with this disgusting photo of what my bathtub looked like when I returned to the bathroom. And I'm also proud to say, thanks to the plumbers, no real damage was done beyond my bathroom floor, which is, it's grotesque now. Classic Hollywood days, am I right?